Welcome back
to our first podcast of the year, and I am your co-host, Amya.
Wait, so we actually hitting the note now? We're hitting the note.
We are.
I didn't even prepare for this. Like, I didn't do vocal lessons or nothing. Like,
Hit it.
So I'm just supposed to.
Hit it.
I'm your co-host, AJ.
And today we have a special guest, and you have to hit the note.
Yeah, you gotta hit the note. I'm sorry, but
good grief. You got it. It's Ashley.
That was so good.
Well, it actually,
You're welcome.
well, it wasn't exactly what we sung, but you know.
Wow.
But y'all see how y'all sounded the same, and mine was better. Do you see that? You see how I did
Moving
that?
on. So today we have a special guest. Her name is Ashley Henderson. If you guys didn't get that, Ashley, what's your year?
I'm a junior this year. I'll be graduating.
What's your major?
I am a sociology major.
Boo. What's your problem with sociology majors?
I don't have a problem.
Really?
I feel like
I don't know. I'm
judged.
I feel like you have a problem with every other major other than history majors. The thing is that history cannot be history without science.
I guess not.
I can't. You know, when you let people think that they win, you actually win.
What?
What?
I think that's just called
That's not
giving
science.
up. Yeah. I think that's just called failure. You're not willing to admit it. But that's okay. It's okay. We'll keep rolling.
So, how was your break? What did you do?
Ashley, start since you are the special guest. How was your break? What did you do? What did you say? How'd you feel?
It felt really, really, really short. I didn't really do much. Just worked, really, to be honest. Nothing crazy, nothing adventurous, you know. COVID's still out here in these streets, so I can't be. And make it kind of hard.
No, for real. I like the fact that you pointed out that it was short, because it really was short. Like, I kid you not, I was just spending time with my family. Although pretty much almost every single day when I wasn't working with kids, I was just sitting watching cartoon movies with my mom. But it felt like the day would be there, and then it would blink. We'd watch 2 movies and it'd be night. Yeah. Like, I was like, you're kidding, bro. Like,
really?
I need more time with my mom. Yeah.
Mine was slow.
Where were you at on the globe? Where were you at?
Was she on the other side of the equator?
I don't know.
No,
I
was here, you know.
In Rocky Mount?
Yeah. I just felt like it was slow. Like, I was somewhat ready to come back, but then once I got in school, I was like, where's the break? Got back. She's like, I'm ready to go.
So you were just like unfulfilled, is what you're saying? Like you
Dissatisfied.
it felt so long because it was so boring.
Like,
kind of.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
but
what did you do? Like, what did you do?
I just really hung out with family. I think I did like a little bit. No, because they're gonna be like, listen to this, like, what? Wait, like her, no way. Oh my. No, I don't know. It was a great holiday. Like, I guess I took it for granted when I like was during the holiday, but then when I like got back to school, it's like, I need a break.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, but like, it's okay.
I'll say yes, because I know, like, you know, when you have things planned, that kind of makes you a little stressed. So before you even start, you're just like, I really don't want to have to get back into the swing of it.
No, for real. Okay.
So I can understand the transition.
Yeah, that can, because I, like, even before I came back, like, not even gonna lie, I literally wasn't eating for like the first couple of days. The first couple of days that I came back, and the first couple of days before we even came back, because I was just stressed. Yeah. Like, when I get super stressed, I don't eat.
Yeah,
like,
that's a habit for a lot of people.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to think about this that hasn't even happened, and I don't even know how much the workload is actually going to be, but I'm just like imagining it, and I'm like comparing it to the workload that it was last year. Yeah. Granted, though, the workload last year wasn't that bad. I was just procrastinating.
Yeah.
So that's what.
That'll get you.
Yeah. So I think I understand that a little bit more. Where like once you're about to come back, you're like, I don't know.
Yeah, procrastination.
Is that a big thing?
Yeah, I struggle with that too. And I'm like, going into the new year, well, it's February now, but like,
no, for real. It got February so fast. I'm like, wait a minute, Valentine's Day around the corner?
Right.
Like,
It
right.
did.
No, I don't even
It
have
did, and I know
no bear, no nothing, like no chocolates. I didn't even think about like I didn't even think about like buying them, making chocolates.
No, it did. It really did fly by. And I know, like, I got a lot like, when are y'all recording again? Like, baby, we here. Mama's home.
No, well, hold on, wait a minute.
Did I walk into the wrong podcast? I really didn't know this was the vibe.
Well, she's saying, Mama, I don't know who the daddy knows.
I'll be the mom and...
Okay. You know what I just saw?
Huh?
I don't want to like go off topic or anything, but I just saw two male penguins in a zoo creating an offspring for the first time ever. Yes. I will send you the article.
Wow.
2 male penguins
Created an offspring?
Yes, and they said they're gonna raise it together as a pair.
Wait.
This
They
is a
said
happy
they were going to
home.
raise it together as a pair?
But you know how zookeepers be speaking. Yeah, they're a happy family. They don't even know each other like that.
They like, hey, yo, what's up?
Sally don't know Brian. Brian don't know Sally. They just know they both penguins.
No, for real.
Yeah, they said they made it together. They made the offspring, and I was like, what?
How does that work? Where did the egg come from? There's no way.
I don't know how they reproduce anyway, like with male and female. But if they can do it,
Okay.
we need to get in the lab and figure this out for humans.
Under the microscope.
Right, they be in that lab fixing up all type of stuff. Let's make something shake, make something happen.
Well, I mean, they have those bone marrow babies where like you can oh man, let me think about what all it is. It's like you get the bone marrow from one person and you transfer it over into another person to help them make the placenta for not the placenta, but to make the lining for the egg to latch onto, and then that's how the baby will create. Because when you're getting pregnant, your bone marrow, it's not your bone marrow, but it's like I think stem cells from your bone marrow will detach and go into your bloodstream, all racing to your uterus.
Oh wow!
So that it will create the lining for the egg to drop on, or for the egg to attach to the wall. Once it attaches to the wall, that's how it grows and all that stuff. This was a quick read. This was a quick read.
I was gonna say, you know what?
Because you looking at me crazy like I don't know nothing, Brian. You need to back that up. You need to calm down right now.
I have someone that's like sciencey that's probably gonna listen to this podcast.
No, for real.
And they be like, well, she's actually kind of wrong.
No, for real. Like,
and what she's talking about is called this. Any idiot knows it. From like,
the only reason why I knew about it was because I was looking up how 2 females can have babies.
Yeah,
and that's one thing that was popping up. Most of it was just like the insemination and stuff, like having you can have a cereal, you have this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
And then talking about LGBT, the T, trans women and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, oh shoot, but like, can 2 women biologically? And it was like, to get down to the nitty gritty, no.
Yeah.
2
Which
women
makes sense.
cannot, make a baby.
Well, yeah.
But they're looking at the bone marrow because some doctor, and I can't remember where he was, but there was a doctor who created a live, no, it wasn't alive, but some kind of sperm cell from a stem cell from the bone marrow. So that's what they were talking about. The thing is that came from a male figure,
body,
person,
anatomy,
or some like. A man. We're in college.
She is fumbling through this.
It came from
I want to help, but I don't know where you're going.
Oh my gosh, subject. That's the word I was talking about. So it came. Yes.
Okay.
It came from it came from a male subject, and from that information that they gathered, they determined that from that information that yes, 2 women can make a baby. hopefully, because of all this experimentation and stuff.
Yeah.
But that the baby they can never have a son.
They can never have a
because it's only female.
Because it's two X chromosomes. They can never have a son.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
That's crazy.
Wow, science is kind of cool.
The human body.
Why
is
is that? Why
wild.
when you were talking about like taking like anatomy from like the bone marrow, it reminded me of Avatar. But like, I'm not calling out babies
Avatar. Bloodbending, is that what you're thinking about?
I don't know how I don't know how they made the little Avatar creatures, but that's what I'm just thinking about because they
little Avatar creatures.
No,
you
the
talking
movie.
about the movie?
Yeah,
because
you remember
I thought you were
like
talking about the Last Airbender.
They kind of used his brother's DNA. Wow.
I didn't know. No. You're right.
Wow.
They used his brother's DNA, but they were identical twins. So
well, true, but like the fact that they created a whole nother
person,
well, Avatar.
Avatar. What were they called?
Avatar.
No, wait.
Okay, I have a quick question. I have a really quick question.
What?
I've never seen like the movie Avatar. Is that what we're talking about? Or we're talking about the Last Airbender?
We're talking about the movie
Avatar.
with the blue
people. Okay,
yeah.
I heard Last Airbender come from over here, and I was like,
because that's what I thought that she was talking about. Because like
Okay.
that's where my head is.
Okay,
is that Last Airbender?
Got it.
But then she was like, no, the blue people.
Okay, I've seen that.
I
I've
was
seen
like,
the
okay.
Avatar baby. Okay,
Yeah.
You haven't seen the Avatar?
I have not seen the movie. I've seen the baby.
Wow.
I have not seen the movie.
Wow.
The baby?
Sorry. Yeah, somebody had made like a little like clay version of it, and it looked really
you're
lifelike.
talking about-
And I
okay,
was like,
'cause
ooh,
you're-
that's
Out of
wild.
silicone, like those reborn?
Yes.
Yeah.
When they make them look really lifelike.
Because
Yes.
they're supposed to be what it is. They're supposed to be making another movie. They're supposed to be making like Avatar 2.
Are they?
And
Hurry
they're having
up!
babies.
Hurry up. I'm so
The plot is about the babies.
The plot is about their life with the babies.
With
like,
the baby. Okay,
yes,
so like
the-
Shrek when they had their
Yes,
kids.
yeah.
Okay.
Pretty,
But like, what
like
would
war
be the plot?
might be coming or something like that, huh?
What would be the plot?
See, that's what everybody's trying to wonder, because like, what are you gonna just make up a whole new race and then they gonna have beef with them?
Yeah.
Because but like, if you think about that, that is pretty much like, and don't get me wrong, that is pretty much like all of like Star Wars and Star Trek. They just made
Hot
up.
take.
No, for real, like,
Hot take.
bro, like, and not all these like fans on here. They're gonna be like, I know she did not just say that.
You forgot to watch season 19, episode 43. That did not happen. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like,
No, but if
relax.
you
We're
think
trying to
about
get our
it, like,
views
they
up.
were just like coming up on the spot. Like there was a whole new like species. I feel like that everybody was having beef with.
Yeah.
I was like, what? That
Because you gotta have a reason to fight. You can't just be
for
like,
real, yeah.
well, everything's just gonna be harmonious. No, you
No,
gotta be
for
like,
real.
those people don't like us because we're not like them.
No, for
Get
real.
'em.
No.
You gotta
No,
have a
for
reason
real.
to fight.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what I feel like they would do. They would just make up a whole new or they would something. Maybe like it can't be like Godzilla or anything like that where they're fighting against a whole animal or something, like a whole gargantuous
something
animal or
else,
something like
yeah.
that.
Gargantuous.
It would, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
You know
no,
what I'm
I
saying?
wouldn't. I don't see that because like Pandora was so like harmonious and just like peaceful.
At the end, because he asked the tree. I wish I remembered all these
but
names.
like in the beginning. No, I know this movie. They were worried.
You do? So what was the name of the tree?
I don't know, but I
Here's
remember
the
they
thing,
called
yeah.
it the mother. No. But they called it the mother, and
You're right.
when Jake like was praying
Called,
to the tree and asking for help. I know that I can't remember her name. Oh wow, I don't know the movie.
Baby, let's not
But-
make it like his name is. I know it.
No, for real. Do you?
It's been a
Do
minute.
you?
But I know she was like, mother doesn't fight. Like she won't fight.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just feel like the country in general, even before, like they just try to live in peace.
No, because if that were the case, then those little dogs that came after him when he was first out in the woods by himself,
That's true.
they
But-
would have never came after him.
But that was instinct, because I remember she told him he's like a child in the forest. She was like,
he is like a child in the forest, but that still negates what you're saying. Like you're still contradicting yourself, talking about the harmonies there.
But like
ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Okay, well then why'd they go after Jake?
because he did it.
He didn't do anything to them. He was walking around with a torch.
Okay, but he's like pray to them at that point. Because I mean, okay, all right.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know what you're talking about. You got me tripping on, like, tight. Like, you don't know what you're talking about.
But the world can still be, like, harmonious or, like, in balance, even if there is, like, a... What is a food chain?
It could, because Grace died. The science woman.
Yeah.
Spoiler
alert.
she
Grace
died.
dies.
Oh yeah.
Wow, she didn't even watch it.
Well,
Were you going to?
I'm getting it now. If somebody can get the story right, I'm hearing two different movies.
This is like, were they even blue? Like,
I don't even know.
Listen to my version. Listen to mine.
no, because you don't know what you're talking about.
I do.
Okay, so if I'm thinking if they were to create a new movie, maybe they could do something with the environment, like the environment's dying, and they have to figure out a way to help, because there were many people that didn't get sent back that got transferred over. Like, you know what I'm saying? They have a lot of scientists that could actually work on that. So, like, you know,
like what happened after?
Yeah, like something could be dying because they did shoot down that entire tree that everybody was living in. They shot down the tree that everybody was living in. That's why they had to go live near the mother tree. That's why they had to go live near that spirit tree.
Yeah.
They shot down the tree. So maybe for the rock that's underneath there. So maybe, like, you know, maybe the earth's dying because something did something, and then, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
They'll figure it out. Leave it up to the writers.
Yeah, if they need to
leave it up to the people that do it.
No, for real.
We just
created the whole plot for them. Just creating the whole story. They're like, oh my god, that sounds good.
Hey, Jim, jot that down.
Well, if they need any ideas, feel free to email us.
Yeah, not you, but they can email me.
If they want a whole new story,
no.
then talk to Amya.
No, for real. It's like, hey, think about it. They not blue no more. Make them gray. Like, gray?
No. This sounds like a whole new movie. Exactly.
No, I feel attacked. I'm
trying to boost you. Avatar is old. You're coming in with the new, honey.
No.
You're trying to evolve.
I guess.
She just wants to be nostalgic. AJ can stick to the nostalgia.
You're right.
So both of you can thrive at the same time.
Yeah. We can try that.
We can try.
For as long as it works.
Until y'all fight each other.
No, for real. Or until my movie comes out first, and then there's somebody mad.
Or when they email me for ideas, and then I'm like, oh, AJ, I'm off to Hollywood.
Oh, you off to Hollywood? Yeah, right. What are your plans for, like, after your senior year?
What are my plans? That's a great question.
And we're gonna ask you this in a minute, so just hang tight.
I figured.
Yeah.
I'm really thinking about law school.
I was thinking about that too.
And
my mom was like, I don't think you can do that.
She did?
Yeah.
The only thing is, I cannot see myself doing just one thing with my life. Like,
same.
It has to, like, I can't do the same thing, the same routine. I get bored really easily. And so I need, like, just different areas to, like, exert my energy, especially like with theater, like the balance for like my poli-sci major. And so, like, getting to law sounds really fun, exciting, and like being able to like maybe change the justice system a little bit and like fix things and like understand how it works, and then maybe go into like politics and like, oh, like, I got an idea. Like, but I feel like I would need something to balance that out, because I just feel like that could just be very draining.
What, doing politics?
Politics and law. Like,
well, I mean, think about it. Politicians and lawyers are the fastest aging people you ever meet. Like, I'm not going to lie. Every lawyer I see, if they are not usually a woman, they're aging like fast.
Yeah. That's stress, man.
And then if they are a woman and they're a politician, you see them wrinkles by the time that they're in their second year. Yeah, like it's literally just a job of stress. It's just a big ball of stress. Yeah, and cooped up in little buildings. Yeah, in one particular location where they all pretty much kind of know each other because of the because of their information spread with the press and stuff. Like, come on now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be in a like hostile environment. Like, oh, you're in this party. Like, I I don't got time for that. Like, I love everybody.
Well, you see
that?
there's that.
I love
there's
everybody.
That, no, for real. Like, I love all peace, love, harmony, eat, pray, love. No, but there's a politician that's out in California who's making a third party. I think he already like pushed a third party, but the third party is like, oh, I can't remember. All I remember, I think, is that his last name is Wang.
You lost me at party.
Why?
It's the problem. That's the problem why we're now it's about to be political.
No, for real.
I feel like
That's what George Washington said. He literally said, "Do not make a party system," and they said, "Nah, we finna do that."
They're just so polarized, like complete opposites, that it's just hard to work together now, and that's just what I think most Americans just don't like it, because now it's hard to like get things passed, get issues addressed, because one side wants their way and the other side wants their way, and it's like little kids playing on the playground, like pushing each other, like, no, I want it, no, like,
yes,
no, it's just,
that's real what it is. I mean, but we're if that only makes sense because we are truly all just big kids. Like, I don't think that anybody really learns anything. Adults don't know anything, and so then they teaching the children nothing. And then when children grow up, they know nothing, teaching their children nothing.
It's a lot of everybody just trying to navigate however they know.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, these are my experiences, so I'm just going to tell you off of what I know. Because you can only teach somebody what you know.
Yeah. and that is limited.
Yeah.
Then they are limited to what you know. Unless they go out and find things for themselves.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What are your plans, Ashley?
Just like you, like, I don't want to do the same thing as like a career and just keep it that way. Like, I'm a social major. I really, really want to become a marriage and family therapist. I love problem solving. I love mediating. I've taken that as my role amongst my friends. Whenever there's a discrepancy, I'm always, okay, everybody, let's just calm down. Let's talk about it. And my minor is entertainment and theater. I love it. I'm a theater kid. I will say that until I'm 59 years old. I am a theater kid. I love it. It's so much fun. Like, and that's how I would exert my energy. Because, like, sitting and listening to other people's problems, if you're an empath, you take on those emotions.
Their feelings, yeah.
And if you're not feeling animosity towards the person that they are, you're feeling that stress that they carry because you're trying to help them with their situations. And, like, as a therapist, I don't think the job is, okay, I'm gonna fix this. It's, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna give you tools to fix this. You know what I'm saying? So always having to be like unbiased and, objective, it would take a lot. So I feel like having some type of theater outlet, whether that's like just going to see different shows or like actually going to like auditions and things like that, any type of artistic outlet, anything like that, I really feel like is really the route I want to take.
That's so funny. I'm sorry. But that's so funny you said that, because every time like something happens or somebody does something, I always tell my sister, like, woo, child, they just need therapy. And my sister will be like, well, who gonna help the therapist? The therapist need help.
Every therapist needs a therapist.
Yes, I've definitely heard that. And I've had a therapist before. I've had one, but that one we weren't aligned, I guess, in our goals. We were problem solving, but I don't think we were trying to solve the same problems. So I had to search for another one. I have yet to find another, but
for a therapist?
Yeah.
I've actually never, I've always thought about the idea, I guess, of going to therapy. I don't think I've ever really actually wanted to do it. Like, I don't know what it is, because every time I might talk to my friends about it, they're like, you should go. That's this, it's good. It like helps you, and it helps do. The thing is that I don't want to. I don't like getting psychoanalyzed. I think that's it.
Like, you don't want, like, when you're expressing yourself to someone, you don't want them to nitpick. Your feelings or your behavior, or like what exactly do you not want them to like analyze?
I don't want them, maybe like, I don't want to be fixed in a sense. I don't want to, like, I don't want to feel like a case that needs to be fixed.
Okay.
I found myself when I do talk to someone and they try and give me a way out of it, I get angry.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that's not what I wanted you to do. And even when I tell them, you know, I'm venting, I don't want you to say anything. I don't want you to say whatever. They still put in their 2 cents, and that's what annoys. It's the 2 cents of, oh, well, this is how you can fix your life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you don't know my life enough to know how to fix it.
Yeah.
So stop trying. So that I think that's where the line hits.
I hear you.
Yeah.
You don't want the help. You're not looking for help.
I think it's when I am stressed out, I don't want you. I don't want you to fix it for me.
That makes sense.
Yes. That's why I'm just like, therapist. No, I want it to be better. I want it to be more. I need this. I need that. But like it doesn't even have to be material things. Material world. Like it doesn't. Like it doesn't even have to be that. Like it can be my mental health.
Yeah.
That I want to get better.
I don't think you're alone. I think a lot of people share that thought about therapy, and they're like reluctant to go. Ashley, didn't when we started this podcast and you said you were like so strange, and I was like, boo.
Right, like, no, for real. Now we out here like she's our therapist right now. I'm like, wait a minute, how'd you roll me into this? Am I going to have to charge you at the end of this conversation?
I was gonna give you guys a bill after, but just talking about it.
Like, no, you had her pour her heart out about how she doesn't feel comfortable.
No, for real.
You'll be getting a bill.
That's right.
Be careful now. Her college pockets might hurt.
No, for real. But I mean, I think because you talked about what you want to do afterwards, and you talked about what you want to do.
Yeah, what do you want to do? Your graduation's coming up.
I know.
Soon.
No, for real. I'm actually. I don't know.
Wait. Moment of silence. All right, you can go ahead.
I was honestly about to say it's not gonna be that silent if the hardness is bumping in the background. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
What are those
No,
things
for real.
about?
I'm not even gonna lie. You guys should always come through the hardness, because if we're not recording, then we're editing, and we'd love to meet our fans.
Fans.
Make sure
Wow.
you just have the paper and the pen
tens,
for me to
the
audit
tens of
sign.
hundreds.
Yeah.
Get it, paper.
And if you want a picture with me, just make sure you have your mask on.
No, for real. Yeah. Ain't trying to catch no COVID out here. Come on, man. No, I think like I said, I just want to be an actor. Probably. Like I say that I want to take on like certain tasks and stuff like that. I think that I could do that to an extent. Like I could be a producer of a movie if I am the money. If I am the reason why this movie is gonna pop off.
Okay.
That's why I would want to be a producer.
The reputation.
Yeah, because of that. Put your hand down. I'm not giving you. I'm not giving any handouts right now. I am broke. It just says
You heard that right now, right? Give her about 20 years, 15, 20 years. I see you popping now. I just want to say congratulations. Remember that $30 I was asking for back in the day?
$30. No, if that's the case, I'd probably invite you into the house and give you a room if that's the case. If that's what you truly need.
Oh, wow.
That is beautiful.
Yes,
that is beautiful.
I am sweet. Yeah.
So if I needed a role in a movie,
because
I see you're offering your home.
Okay, my people will get to your people.
Okay.
And we'll figure it all out. Okay. It's all contracts at that point. It's all contracts.
Very professional.
But to be very professional. But but like if I like the way that you act. Like the way that you
haven't seen me act.
I've never seen you act, but I've seen you like joke around, improv, be like kind of like a jokester and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like which
not
plugs
you.
into my show.
Mm-hmm.
If you're listening, I created a show named Class Clowns. with the help of Amya Dickens,
yes,
Ashley Henderson,
Talk to
and
me.
Hannah. Wait, what's Hannah's last name?
Hannah. Oh wow,
Hannah, you know who you are, girl. Shout out to you.
You know your name. Hannah can't smell.
No.
Hannah can't smell.
No, you're right. Hannah can't smell. So that Hannah that cannot smell on this campus. We would also like to thank
Our BGA.
Anthony Grant. Our BGA administrator, Shantoni Grant. He is the
Hold on,
money.
wait. Let's give him the.
Yeah.
Shantoni.
No, for real.
Shout out to him.
No, yeah. He gave us the in on kind of just getting it all started. But I came up with the concept of the idea to have an improv skit show called Class Clowns.
They'll be excited.
Yeah, very. So it'll be recorded on February 11th. From there, you guys are just gonna have to wait and stay tuned. You know what I'm saying?
BGA has a lot of like fun projects coming up, and if you guys have not already listened to the Footprints podcast,
yes,
you have to.
Yes, shout out to the Footprints podcast. Shout out to a new year of BGA news, which is going to feature me on a golf cart this time instead of asking people questions in front of the library. So if you would like to be picked up, taken to class, the CAF, the library, TRC, Fieldhouse, maybe Hartness Center, definitely Dunn Center. We'll talk about it.
Be outside. We outside.
Be outside, and I will pick you up. And you will get 3 questions asked, just like how we usually do. No, it will not be a fast ride. Okay, so do not count on that. And then shout out to Caitlin Leggett for her sports show.
She is coming.
We're gonna get that popping
it.
too. So
we got streamers on deck.
Streamers. Like let's just say, you know, we got a lot of things coming. We can't wait to get it to you guys. That's it for the plugs. You know I had to plug us. I had to plug every single thing that was.
Shout out
to us.
Beautiful.
Wait, you forgot the graphic designers.
The graphic designers.
Shout out. Let me just special shout out to Sierra Joyner for making our image that you see.
Yeah.
She came through with the come through. Come through.
She just said send me a headshot. That's all she did. Basically. She said send me a picture, send me a headshot, and I'll do what I do.
Yeah, special shout out to her.
Yeah, I think
she's
didn't she make that in like a day? Like she made that in like 2 days. I think.
Fast.
Yeah,
and like we were like, girl, we need a little color change.
No, for
she
real.
Right.
And she did that thing. She was on it. No, for real. And she breeds dogs too. She breeds French bulldogs. If you're looking for a French bulldog,
that is true. That is true.
You know, gotta plug her too. Plug in Devin too. He's our other graphic designer.
He'll be doing a couple of like projects for our upcoming projects on BGA.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot of exciting stuff coming around.
But before the big things come, what was your New Year's goal? Resolutions.
Oh, she threw it back. So, like, I think we previously talked about this, my issue with, like, New Year's resolutions and goals. Because I feel like people, and myself included, whenever, like, the year is coming to an end, you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to do this for the new year. Mm-hmm. Like, you got a problem, fix it now, sis.
Yeah.
No.
Don't wait till January 1st.
No,
it is December 3rd. You can go ahead and start.
And then they're like, oh, well, I didn't do this in January. You know, January is just a trial month.
No,
I get it together in February. I just feel like it gives unrealistic expectations.
Yeah.
And, like, it's so much harder to change. I think they said, like, 30 days, like a month to change, like, old bad habits.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of when people say, okay, this is my New Year's resolution, they pick the biggest thing. They pick the largest. I want to lose 45 pounds this month. And it's like, whoa, okay, hold on.
No, for real.
If you're
month,
if
you're create that miracle.
If your routine was nowhere near to losing 45 pounds in 1 month.
No, for real.
Just because it's a new year, that's not going to change anything.
Yeah.
It's just a new year. That's the only thing that's
real.
changing. I feel like if people created smaller goals to achieve, they would feel better about creating them. Mm-hmm. Like if, like for me, mine was, you know, maybe don't give everybody your time. Your time is valuable. Maybe don't give it to anybody who asks for it. If you feel like, oh, either I could be by myself and enjoy my own time, or I can hang out with somebody else and potentially it could bring my mood down or something like that. I would have to take that time and go, okay, yeah, I'll just stay to myself. Rather than saying, I'm not talking to anybody for the entire month of January ever again.
God.
Like, it's me. That's a big
season.
jump.
I'm going to be selfish.
Right?
Yeah.
The way y'all treated me back in 21, it ain't happening again.
No,
like,
for real.
That's a big jump. So if people created smaller goals, I feel like they'll feel better about making them.
Yeah. A bigger goal is just another
problem
goal.
Yeah, you gotta reach. Yeah.
No, yeah, just another problem. It's just another thing to
stress about.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't
about.
really have a big New Year's resolution. I just want to be a better person or a better version of myself than I was last year. So like at the end of this year, I want to be like, okay, well, did I think back and like, did I change? Did I improve somehow? If I'm not, then that's a problem. And I like need to have a seat in Ashley's chair and talk about like what's been going on. But yeah, simple. Like, I just want to try to like do better in situations.
That's nice.
I think one of the problems I have is that I don't make goals. Like, I don't make goals. I let life kind of hit me with the.
Nor she hit herself.
No, because that's how I feel. I let the year throw whatever it wants at me so that I can find a way through it. But I don't necessarily make a goal that I know if I don't hit, I will be disappointed because I didn't hit it. When I'm in the moment and I see like, oh, I just cut this carrot and it took me like 5 seconds, or like 10 seconds. Let's say 10 seconds because and then I'm like, well, let me make it 9. Let me make it 8.
Yeah.
And then from there, I'm like honing skills. Yeah. So that's how I like to see it, rather than think to myself, what's all the things I might not like about me right now? Yeah. That I can change within the next 30 days. Yeah. Within the next 30 days. And then I sit and I'm like, oh, there's a lot of things I don't like about myself. So
I gotta change everything.
No, for real. So then I'm like, oh, okay, well, let me just go through life. And when I see something that I'm like, I want to be better at that.
That's good.
Then I take it.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Because then it fuels the spontaneity. You know?
Yeah. Like living in the moment.
Yeah.
Keep it funky. Yeah.
Yeah. Never do that again. Well, since this school year, like, I mean, it has just started. Okay,
right. Literally,
the workload doesn't feel like it, but it has just started. Like, not at all. But like, what are you looking forward to in this next like school year? Let's talk about school wise. Like, what are you looking forward to?
Go. You go, Ashley.
Yeah, you go.
Go, Ashley. Big hit.
Let's not do the hen thing. Let's not do the hen thing. Each school year, I recognize, okay, these are the classes that I have. This is how much time I'm gonna have. This is my first, literally since I was 9 years old. This has been my first year of my life that I have not been a cheerleader. I have so much extra time, and I've recognized, okay, and I made that decision when I decided not to come back to cheer. I was like, okay, is this gonna help me or hurt me? Is having all of this extra time gonna make me put this somewhere that's not effective, or am I gonna use this time to help me? And last semester I had all A's. I used that time that I was using for cheer to study and to get projects done early rather than procrastinate like we were talking about earlier, and things like that. So just each semester I had to be like, okay, this is what we have. Are we gonna do it or not? Right. Don't get to the end of the semester and be like, oh, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. In the beginning, you tackle it before it becomes an issue.
Yeah. My mom said that she used to have a best friend that in college would do every single assignment on their syllabus within the first month of school, so that the rest of their year, the rest of their semester was just hanging. So they were just hanging out, and then taking, if there were any other projects or anything else that popped up, they could tweak it, or they had the time to actually put their 100% into it. But I was that was my thing. So I came in last semester, and when my mom told me that into my senior year, I was like, that sounds great. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. And in last semester, I tried for maybe like a day. I tried for a day. Yeah, and I was like, no. I was like, this is not.
I don't wanna.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first month I can imagine being really hard.
No, yeah, because I mean, because when you just think about a semester already altogether, it's built to get progressively harder.
Yeah.
So if you put all that stress on you within the first month, like at least for your first month, you're progressively getting harder for the next 4 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Well, and then after that, you're pretty much
You're
done.
good, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like I don't think that I could take all that stress at one time. Like or at least for it to progressively get harder within those 4 weeks.
I feel like
4 weeks. That's 31 days.
Something that's supposed to happen across 3 months.
No, for real.
Fit me in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
There's definitely a better way to do that.
3 months.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't think I could ever do that. Was one of the things where I was like, I shot for the sun, and I landed on Earth because I
Just blew it all up.
I jumped. I jumped thinking I was gonna get to the sun with
You hit the
gravity, the
ground.
ozone layer, the
Black holes.
yeah, it's literally everything.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, so it was. I mean, it was crazy, but I think that's a good goal to just like fill out. I was literally just sitting here as you were talking about. I was like, wait, how much time do I have in a week, and how much time can I like place each minute, like, or not each minute, but at least each hour to something so that I can feel productive every day.
Yeah.
And obviously you need to know when you have to take a rest. You don't take all your hours in the week. You have to take at least, I don't know, maybe at least take all the hours that you have for maybe 5 days, right?
Okay,
and give yourself the last 2 days to somewhat rest,
Recharge,
have fun and do the stuff like that. So like that makes sense, but
Yeah.
I would have to check myself really fast when like it was days where all I had to do was go to class. Like I didn't have any assignments or anything to work on. I felt unproductive because I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I just spent this whole day and I did nothing at all. But then I had to think, okay, well, 3 days ago I did have to write a 6-page paper.
No, yeah.
Well, next week I know I have this project due that I'm gonna go ahead and start reading on. Like, just because you feel like you didn't get something accomplished that day doesn't mean you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's
nice thing to think about.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I think I'm
What are you looking forward to your school year? Amya?
just the experiences.
Continued experiences.
Yeah. Like learning more. I'm kind of scared about this semester though, honestly.
Yeah,
be
I
honest,
can tell
there you
I
go.
can see it in your eyes. You're angry.
I'm like anxious to see like what's coming around the corner, but I'm like also nervous because the responsibilities for BGA are going up. Also, the Dunn Center's jobs is kind of like going up.
Going out. She really did sound like she was gonna break a tear.
Hey. Classes, baby, are packed. They're packed. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to try to live in a moment, like
One day at a time.
I'm probably more nervous than like excited. Yeah, I'm just
I
like
don't think you should be nervous though. It is a lot.
There might
especially because of Shantoni Grant.
There's a couple. You didn't do this. What do you mean you don't know how to do this? You've been here this long. Stop screaming. You were like, what are you doing, bro? You were like, I'm tired too.
No, bro. You know what that is?
From Holes.
Holes, yeah.
Hold on. It's been a minute.
Is it Grandpa or Papa?
I never really liked that movie.
Grandpa, I'm done.
That's too bad.
Yeah. If you know the line, you know what he actually says.
I actually did not like that movie growing up, so
It's so
I actually
boring.
didn't
It
either.
is so
I was
boring.
like, what
We
is
are gonna
the
get so much
plot?
hate. We are gonna get so much hate because literally I saw
bring it on.
one of my friends. He posted like, one of these has to go, and it was Like Mike, Holes. Hold on. Oh goodness.
So far, get rid of them all.
I know those are the two where I was like, I don't really care about those.
No, for real.
Oh my gosh, I hate that I can't remember the other two.
There were two more?
It was 4 of them, and I was like, holes is literally the worst thing on this list. Get it out of here. And the guy that posted it was like, that's the best one. I was like, are you crazy?
The song though, dig it up, them hoes, dig it. That was a bop.
I don't even remember it. That's how much I did not like it. I remember that.
Like, I remembered it when I remembered it when you started singing it, but even still, it didn't invoke like an emotional. It was just a bop tie to me. A bop.
It was a. I used to be around the house sweeping like. Like, dig it up, them holes. Dig it. It was
you wanted to be out there with them?
No, for real.
When they spilled that bag of sunflower seeds, I was hurt because I love sunflower seeds. I was like, oh my God, you can't even.
And the water too,
when
they wouldn't. Yeah, when they got their water cut.
Yes.
Not us remembering though.
Yeah, y'all remember.
Those are the only 3. But like you said, what's the plot?
No, for
okay, they went out there to dig holes.
Yeah.
Then what?
I think they were trying to escape at one point. Somebody was trying.
They were. They were like, weren't they juveniles? Wasn't it?
Yeah, they were bad kids. So that's why they got sent there.
Yeah. They were juvenile. They were juvenile kids who got sent to dig holes.
Abuse.
And
Oh my gosh, exciting!
To escape. Yeah.
Whoa. Abuse.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Grandpa.
Yeah.
He was trifling.
Yeah, he truly was, bruh. All right, well, that's the end of our podcast for today, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's so sad. Oh,
you'll see us. So, like, the podcast schedule, like, I'm almost scared to be like the official schedule. But you guys can like expect to see. Well, first of all, like, comment, and subscribe. Put on your post bell notifications so that you know each and every time we post. I feel like everybody says that line.
Yeah.
We are going to try to push out a podcast for you guys every 2 weeks.
Yeah. We can do that every 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been real. Thank you for coming, Ashley.
Thank you guys for bringing me. This was really fun.
Yeah.
This is really fun. You guys are cool.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I know.
I hear that a lot.
Anyway,
okay,
AJ, it was great. It was great.
It was amazing. It was amazing sitting down and actually having a conversation and going deep.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for all your support.
Yeah. Come to Ashley if you need any therapist advice, help.
Just email,
or you can also go to the actual therapist.
Right, I would definitely.
Oh yeah, ask you to go to a professional. Let's not recommend that. Please go to a professional.
There is a counselor on North Carolina Wesleyan College campus.
I think there's like 2 or 3.
Yeah, their door is open.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get them up next time, and we'll have them and Ashley and just.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.
This episode is sponsored by North Carolina Wesleyan College. North Carolina Wesleyan College is a dynamic, student-centered, 4-year private college that believes in the value of a liberal arts education. Wesleyan offers undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs preparing students for professional advancement, lifelong learning, and responsible participation in their communities. If you're interested in furthering your education, please visit us at ncwc.edu. Go Bishops!